5,000 views. 5,000 YouTube views. I'm so excited. So I decided to check, just going through my YouTube, and I saw that I actually have reached 5,000 views. That's 5K views on YouTube. I find that very interesting because I don't even have 100 subscribers yet. And here I see that people are actually watching my content to a certain extent. And I'm so excited about this. And I just want to share some of the challenges that I have experienced or that I continue to experience since I created my YouTube channel. So, well, I must admit that I'm not the most consistent. People have said, I've watched a lot of videos that people say for you to be successful on YouTube, you need to be consistent. You need to constantly upload videos. And I've not been good at that. I must say, I started this channel in 2022, late 20, I think it was October or November. And I started this channel. And, I've had periods where I post, I upload a video, and then I would disappear for some months or so, and then I would come back and then I would disappear. I've had a number of times that has happened, and I suppose it's because of the different things that have happened in my life. And when something happens, I just decide to just step back and neglect my YouTube channel. So I must admit that I have not been consistently uploading the videos, and I suppose that is why maybe my YouTube channel has not grown to what I would have expected to be. So I actually just today I watched this other lady's video. She does vlogs, right? And I subscribed to a page. She had 998 subscribers, so I was the 999 subscriber. She's just needs one more subscriber and she will have 1,000 subscribers. This lady started her YouTube channel around the same amount of time, around the same time I think that I started my YouTube channel, because it's about 2 years ago. So she's already reaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm not even yet at 100 subscribers. But anyway, I discovered a lot of things when I started my YouTube channel, because I really didn't do a lot of homework before I started the YouTube channel. I just had an idea. If you go to my very first video that I made, I'm actually sharing why and or how I opened a YouTube channel. And so I didn't really do a lot of homework, which I think if I had done that before I started this, I would not have started, because I think I'm very fussy. I'm not necessarily a perfectionist, but I'm very fussy about not being sure about something, whether I'll be able to do it, whether I'll succeed at it. And so, but I just started. I just got in and then I just started. I discovered a lot of things though. I just want to touch on the things that I discovered before I moved to the challenges. I discovered that you need to plan, right? You need to plan for your content. You need to plan for your videos, your topics. You need to plan how many times you're going to, or how often you're going to upload a video. And I discovered that you actually have to put in work, for that to actually happen. I discovered that actually YouTube is a job, because it takes up a lot of time to make videos and do everything else that is required for you to produce the content that you want to upload, which is something that I just thought, okay, this is what you do, and then you sit here, you talk, and then that's it, But once I was in it, then I discovered, oh my God, it's not as easy as I thought it is. It is hard work. It requires time. It requires prior planning. Not necessarily equipment and all of that, but there's a lot of things that you need to know. There's a lot of different apps that you can use to edit your videos, to do different things on the videos. A lot of things I've actually not explored yet, because I feel like it takes up a lot of time and I don't really have that much time. So yeah, I just judged the book by its cover, and then I was in it, and then I was like, oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into, right? So the challenges that I've experienced, the first one is, I think I live in a noisy area, right? It gets noisy. Even now, there's some noise that is coming from somewhere. Somebody's doing something, it's noisy. There are kids playing outside, they are making noise and all of that. And I'm fussy, not a bit, I'm fussy about that, because when I'm listening to the videos, I can hear the sound. And I've listened to a lot of these experienced YouTubers who would say the bed video, you've the background sounds and all of that. But you find that there's noise all the time. Well, it's not there all the time, but in a space of 5 minutes, there's some noise that comes. There's some kid shouting, there's some car hooting or something like that. Then it means that I would never actually be able to make videos, that I would never be able to sit for just 5 minutes and actually record a video, because there is some noise somewhere. And I tried to look for software that removes noise. I don't like some of them because they change the voice, they change my tone. And then other people I saw they use so many apps, like they would use 4 apps to actually get to do, and some of the things that they do are very technical for me, and that is time also that I feel like it's a lot of time that I actually don't have. I've tried to do different things. I've used CapCut, I've to reduce sound and all of that, but the sound still comes, and that really kind of irritates me to a certain extent, because I'm like, okay, fine, if I want to make quality videos with all this sound, how am I gonna get rid of the background sound? I've always wanted to do that, and that demoralizes me. And sometimes that is why I'm like, oh my god, I want to record a video and there's so much noise happening, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this, and then I end up not recording. So that is one huge challenge for me, I suppose. Maybe it's because of where I stay, with the noise that is happening around. But that is one big challenge that I've actually established. I mean, even today I'm experiencing that while I'm recording now. The second challenge is the editing. Oh goodness, I was not aware of the amount of work that goes into editing. I always thought, people sit there and they are fluent, they talk nicely, they don't use the filler words like the R or I thought, oh god. When I started, because I used to do that a lot. I still use filler words there and there, but I think I have improved a lot. So the editing, for me, is just, I've tried a number of times. I've tried to edit. I used CapCut. CapCut is it's easier actually, because you just remove filler words and then it does it for you, and then you can just go and listen to that. I don't like some of the way you pop up and you jump out and all of that. I'm still trying to learn how to do that, but it takes up a lot of time, and I think that is one of the things that actually demoralized me, having to juggle my studies and having to do videos, because editing takes up a lot of time that I actually really don't have. And sometimes I wish I had a person that I could just pay. I wish I had money to pay somebody some minimum amount for them to just do some nice edits for me. Not do fancy stuff, but just to edit how I speak, and the silences and the noises, the background noises and all of that. Because for me, I feel like it's a lot of work and it takes up a lot of time that I really don't have. So those are my 2 challenges. Okay, the third challenge is I've seen a lot of people talk about how demoralizing it is to create videos and not get a lot of subscribers and a lot of views. You know, when you're established on YouTube, I've seen you get lots, you get hundreds of views, and when you're still establishing, when you're still small like me, like my channel, you get, the most that you'll get is about 200 views, and you don't even get likes, you know. It can be very demoralizing. It is very demoralizing. And well, they say good quality content or good quality videos you need to upload. I'm not sure, but I'm not demoralized by that. It's just I find it very interesting that people will not even click at subscribe, and it doesn't cost anything, you know. I just find it very interesting. That is something that I thought would happen. I thought, oh my god, I thought when I start, people will just click subscribe, like whatever, and that is clearly not coming. Maybe it will come by faith as time goes, but I just enjoy sharing my content. Sometimes I also think, should I change my niche? But there's a reason why I started this channel. I started this channel to motivate people to know that even when they don't have anybody, they can still do it by themselves. Even if nobody claps for you, you can still do it. To say that you've got all that you need inside of you to be able to start something, to have a goal and dream and actually eventually reach that dream. But it takes work, you know. There's no miracles that will happen. Most of the time, 99% of the time, you have to work hard for the things that you want to achieve. So that is why I started this channel. So when I look at people talking about the niche and all of that, I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to do this niche thing? Am I doing it right? What is happening, you know? And am I even in a niche? Do I even need a niche? Is that why my channel is not growing, you know? But I do know, obviously, like I've said, that I'm not really consistent. But I'm just saying, for those that have watched my videos, those 5,000 views come from somewhere, right? And the majority of people who watch my videos are people who are not even subscribing. I mean, it's like 3% or so that have subscribed, only who watch, and then the 97% of people, it's people who just view and watch and listen, and then they just move forward without clicking a subscribe. Yeah, so I think those are the three challenges for me. Those are the three challenges, but I suppose the fourth one is my lack of consistency, and maybe I need to improve on that. I'll find a way, because wow, you know, YouTube is a lot of work. But I hope, in the midst of everything, I do hope that people are finding value in my videos, in what I'm sharing, because I talk a lot about what I see other people going through. I talk about my experience as well here, and what I strongly believe. I talk about a lot about what I believe. I talk about how I overcame my challenges, because I want to inspire somebody to say, it's possible to overcome your challenges. It's possible to achieve the things that you want to achieve, but you have to work at it. So that is me with my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. And if you would like to subscribe, you know, the button is there for you to click on it. I really appreciate every single person who clicks on my video and views and actually watches to a certain extent. You know, I sometimes wonder if there are people who actually click on it and watch the whole thing. And but yeah, I find it very interesting that I reached 5,000 views with less than, with 60 subscribers. Yeah, so I hope you keep well, stay positive, and keep working on your dreams.